The view of downtown Detroit is seen from the riverfront on a beautiful day here in the Motor City. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Houston Rockets. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. What a great comeback story for Derrick Rose. His resilience over the years of injuries has been rewarded. He says everybody struggles. People pretend like they don't. My down days were on TV, so I couldn't hide. The whirlwind I was in, I always stayed calm. I think that's just part of who I am. It's my character. Kevin?
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Gordon. And it's House in at the four-man position. And for Detroit, they've got Griffin. Also, Christian Wood is out there. And it's Bay in at the three to the left side wing. Here's Griffin. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Usually you wouldn't want your big man to do that, but Griffin is no ordinary forward.
Gordon, the pass to House. And Harden now, top of the key. Pass to Gordon. Houston moving the ball around. The shot by House is no good. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's mikehell. Off target from outside. Harden surveying the D. And he banks in the layup.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play. And after over a decade with the Thunder, last season, Russell Westbrook starting fresh with the Rockets, a superstar pairing with longtime friend James Harden.
Pass to Bay. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's mikehell. Here's Wood. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Trains it from beyond the arc. And Greg, there were some legitimate questions about Harden and Westbrook and how they would play together. Westbrook not the floor spacer they looked to put around Harden.
And that preceded their moves at the trade deadline. I mean, committing to small ball. Westbrook, the lone non-shooter for distance, unlocked, though, to attack the paint.
Now, here's Westbrook. In the corner, it's Gordon. It's House outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Detroit the other way. Pass to Griffin. Bucket is good.
You talk about a guy that can finish through contact. That's Blake Griffin.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. 1:36 left here in the first quarter. McRae passes to Doumbouya. Here's the pass to Musa. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it to June Boyer. Detroit, no good that time either. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Harden uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got 6.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Rose, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Griffin finds Rose. Here's McCray. Rebound by House. Rockets leading by 5. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Outside Rose. And that time, also a missed shot. James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Houston in the lead. Derrick Rose is out there with McCray. Then there's Boyer. Then there's Griffin, and it's Musa in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden.
Oh,
yes, goodness. And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Here's McCray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And, you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And the Pistons making a change here. Mikehell is checked in. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Passes to Hayes for 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Hayes has got his first 3 points of the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Harden draws the double. Back to Gordon. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Gordon's got his second basket of the game. Pistons trail by 9. And Hayes kicks to Wood. Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Westbrook. He lobs it up. Poked away. Stolen by Gordon. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the...
Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Bay. Here's mikehell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 6. Now Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Gordon. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pistons trail by 13. To the middle. Rose scanning the floor. Here's mikehell, defended by Gordon. Pocket 6. On its way from Rose for 2. Offensive rebound. Wood with the bucket.
Also points out just like any others. That's a great play.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to House. Harden right side. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The pass to Hayes. Harden against Rose. Lets it go from 14. Bay, no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Here's House. Again, the Rockets score.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Wood kicks to Rose. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Harden. And so it's Houston. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Wayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 12 points, 4 assists, and 1 block. Kenny, what you think about the Rockets?
Once again, we're seeing the high offensive IQ of James Harden. In an instant, he can read the defense and find the weakness. You're not going to outthink this guy.
Check. What you think about the Pistons?
Well, the shooting was terrible. They didn't seem to have a plan at the offensive end. Let's see, the defense had them bottled up. Listen, I'm not a coach, but they need to change their strategy right away, right now, pronto.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's House in at the 4 slot. Griffin dishes to Hayes. The shot from the low post is good. Hayes has got 5 now.
I love that play right there. You see the patience of Blake. Doesn't force anything, just waits for his man to break free.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Hayes. He has 5. Passes it to Wood. Here's Bay. No good on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the shot goes down.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Pistons trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Bay. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Wood. Plays it up and banks it in.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now Detroit moving it up. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Blake Griffin had 2 more knee surgeries last season. Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said that the year before, they rode him like a cheap horse, in Casey's words, to make the playoffs. Griffin acknowledged his load may need managing down the road, saying, "I'm a believer in science. I'm going to listen to them and let them lead the way." Guys?
Smart perspective. David, thank you. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
It's a solid blueprint.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
The shot's good.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 17. Griffin passes to Rose. Here's McCray, guarded by Harden. McCray kicks to Rose. 5 on the clock. Here's Griffin. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. 1:03 left in the third. Westbrook passes to Gordon. And he gets it to go. Gordon's got 8 points.
A playmaker in every sense of the word. Westbrook is pretty much a walking triple-double.
Rose up on top. He's covered by Westbrook, and it's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Harden with the basket on the assist by Gordon. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half. Pistons trail by 21. Left side Rose. Will it go? And the layup is good.
Very aggressive, Derrick Rose. So efficient on how he attacks the hoop.
For Houston, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Gordon the pass to House. Harden outside, fires the 3, hits it from 3-point range. Harden's got 13 points in just this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Nine seconds left to play here in the third. And yep, that one goes.
This is why Derrick Rose is considered one of the best at his position. He is not afraid of going down low.
And so it's Houston controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Griffin is out there with Doumbouya. And it's Rose. Then there's Hayes. And it's Musa in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Good on the shot.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Left side Westbrook. Over Griffin. Westbrook finds Tucker. Harden with it. Hayes on him. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 15. No good on that one.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
It's rebounded by Houston. House has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the basket by Gordon. And the Rockets lead by 20.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Hayes, no good. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness, you know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And finished off by Wood.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Harden outside. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
He's the pass to Bay. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Bay pulls it in. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Magruder. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Houston in total control. Harden outside. Fires from 18. Good work there as it goes. 33 points for James Harden.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Left side, Westbrook. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, James. Congrats on the win. What's your team's mindset right now in terms of approach?
Our consistency and our attention to detail. You know, we're a young team, but we got to focus on the small things. Our hard work is going to be enough as well.
Great effort tonight, James. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.